Have you ever had stomach problems such as pain, bloating, constipation, diarrhea? And you've been to multiple doctors and no one could help you? Or what about mood changes that you couldn't explain? Or my personal favorite, unexplained weight gain, even while exercising and dieting the best you know how to? Have you ever tried every fad diet, bought all the food, cooked it exactly like they said, and you could not lose weight? And if you did lose weight, you could not keep it off? Well, that was me. And this is my story. So my story for me starts in June 2013. I had just gotten married and we were on our honeymoon in Punta Cana. We were there for about 10 days and it was about day 6. I had just eaten dinner and all of a sudden I started experiencing excruciating stomach pain. And then I looked down, I was so bloated to the point that it looked like I was pregnant. For the next couple of days, I tried to watch what I ate, but I continued to experience the same thing. So after returning home, I went to my doctor and I explained all the things exactly how I could remember them happening, what events led up to it, what I ate, the things we did. And she ran a couple tests and all the tests came back and there was nothing wrong. She couldn't figure out anything. So what was I to do now? She told me, you need to change your diet. You need to eat better. You need to exercise. You need to manage your stress. And I'm like, okay. How do I do that? What is it that I eat? So I started doing research and I started doing elimination diets. And I did get some temporary relief. I started paying attention to things that caused me to be bloated or things that caused me stomach pain. But at the time, I could see no pattern. It felt like everything I ate was causing me a problem. So I was referred to a gastroenterologist, and he ran tests, and I was told I had IBS, or irritable bowel syndrome, with constipation. I was so confused. I asked, how is that possible? I'm in my 30s. How is it that I all of a sudden have irritable bowel syndrome? He couldn't explain. He told me to change my diet, exercise, manage my stress. He gave me a medication and told me exactly how to take it. This will help me. So I started taking the medication. But guess what? Instead of constipation now, I have diarrhea. I'm at work. I got to keep running to the bathroom. I had CAT scans, ultrasounds, and at the end of the day, it was revealed that nothing was wrong. So what did I do? I started researching. And you know, when you research, there's so many diets out there, there's so much information. So I continued on my diet elimination plan. And I did not get permanent results. So now let's fast forward 3 years. I'm still experiencing these symptoms off and on now. But now, all of a sudden, I am moody. I have an increase in mood swings, mood changes. And I kept saying they're coming from my stomach. And no one understood. So one night, I'm going through Netflix and I stumble upon Forks Over Knives documentary. Well, let's see what this is about. After watching it, I could not believe it. I had tried everything else. And so I'm like, what's the harm? I'll try it. Eliminate meat, eliminate dairy. So I slowly started to decrease my meats and make very small changes. In the meantime, my health problems became worse. I was tired, lethargic, and I couldn't function. So I finally went to a doctor, a naturopathic doctor this time, one that I spent hours with, explained my symptoms, talked extensively with. And they ran some tests, and I was finally able to get some answers to my symptoms. I was finally able to feel like someone was listening to me and that I wasn't crazy, that I wasn't making these things up. And with that information that they gave me, along with the research that I found out, and following the Forks Over Knives diet plan and following this whole food plant-based diet, I was finally able to get results. And what kind of results is that? I was able to lose over 40 pounds, keep it off. A lot of the symptoms that I was having vanished. Things that I've had since childhood, gone. But the best thing of all was that I was able to finally have enough energy to live my life and to do the things that I enjoy to do. And I could enjoy food. I didn't have to count calories. I didn't have to eliminate things that I really loved. And I started to feel good. So with that, I decided to start this YouTube channel to share my experiences and the knowledge that I've gained as I've went through my journey. To share recipes that I've made and that I love and enjoy. But most of all, to inspire others not to give up. Even when it seems like there's no hope, when you've tried everything. I want to inspire others to keep looking for ways to improve your health because you're the only advocate for yourself. I want you to succeed in being the best person that you want to be. And I want to share with you my story, where I've come from, the challenges I've had, because it has not always been good for me. Even when I transitioned my diet, I've had many bumps in the road. But I want to share those with you. How I try to maintain a simple life, a simple, healthy diet, and it helps me to sustain my weight and still eat the food I enjoy and that I love. I want to share that to inspire others to know you can do the same thing, even with a busy life. So if this is something that you're interested in, please subscribe to my channel and look out for my videos.